Everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be applying a background image to our Instagram post. What we've done so far up to this point is to add text, style it a bit with some custom Google fonts, and now we're off to applying the background image. Ultimately, what we want it to look like, the final solution, once again, is this. And so we need to find and apply and position our background image. So let's do that. One of the sites that I use for finding images is Unsplash. Unsplash is a great site that you can go to find unique, stunning, beautiful images. And best of all is they're free. Okay, so on the main page you can see plenty of images that you could choose from right now, or you could choose to look for something. So I'm going to say flowers. Let's take a look for flowers. And here in the flowers we have lots and lots of beautiful flowers to choose from. Some of them already pique my attention, and I already have ideas of using them in future Instagram posts. So let's just say I wanted to use this particular one, which I want to point out, Annie Spratt is the photographer for the picture that we are using in the Instagram post we're building out. So she is quite popular on the site. Let me just see any other ones. Oh, look, Annie Spratt right here. So 2 by Annie Spratt. Anyway, I'm going to go here and I'm going to, because I want to collect them as well. So I'm going to collect. Now, you could create a new collection if you wanted to. I already have one called Instagram Workshop, and that's where I'm going to add it. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to add it. Now I've added it to my collection. I'm going to go to my profile. I'm going to go to my collections, and if I click on my collections, I can see all of the images that I've collected so far. This is the particular one that we are going to be working with, so I am going to just open that up, take a look, make sure it's the one I want, and then I'm going to right click on it and copy the image address. When I do copy an image address, I also like to just repaste it in a new tab, make sure it works, no anomalies, and it looks pretty good. Looks like the image that I want. So finished with that. We're finished with Unsplash, so I can close that. Now we're here, and we're going to apply the background image. Okay, so when we apply the background image, we have to work with the background properties. And the specific one for applying a background image is background dash image. Okay, and this takes in a URL. So I'm going to put the URL, add it, and we should, I'm going to close it off with the semicolon. We should see that something was applied. Now, what we don't see is the part of the image that we truly want in the Instagram post, which is the bouquet of flowers. And that's because the bouquet of flowers is somewhere down here. So if I was just to change maybe the width of the Instagram post, you'd see that the flowers are down here. And this image is even larger than 700 pixels. It's probably like, I don't know, maybe 900 pixels. Let's take a look. Yeah. So we need to reposition it and then also deal with its background size. So let me go back to our original dimensions, and we are going to position the Instagram post. The Instagram image. Now let's do this. Let's use another property called background position. Okay, and for this position property, it takes in kind of an X and Y coordinate space. So I'm going to say on the X, where do I want to position it? I'm going to say 0 pixels on the X, and it moves the image up because now it's choosing or assigning 0 pixels for both the X and the Y coordinate space. So I am going to now assign the Y, and I'm going to say maybe negative 200 pixels. Let's see what we got. So move it up, not quite enough. What about 300 pixels? Oh, we're kind of getting there. I'm gonna say 400 pixels and still not there. Okay. Now I could keep playing around with this. I mean, I could move it up 600. We could keep doing this. I know it's 400 pixels, and the reason why I know it is because what we need to do now is apply the background size. Okay? So I'm going to assign the background size, and I'm going to say for the size to be cover. Okay, and by doing that, it forces the image to cover the entire container. Okay, even if it has to stretch the image or cut it a little bit to fit in all of the edges. Okay, there's several different properties that we could choose from for background size. There is contain, which is another one. There's percentage, which is another one. So I don't know, let me see if I chose 100%. Would this work? All right, looks the same. You know, what if I change it to 110%? Would it? All right, so it's making it bigger. 90% would make it a little bit smaller. Okay, now what I'd have to deal with the fact that the image is repeating. So I'm going to go with cover, and that works fine. Awesome. The only thing that I'm going to do now in this video is to bring forth the text just a little bit. Text is black, doesn't pop as much. So I'm just going to say color white so we could see the text color. Awesome. And there we go. And so in this video, we've added and positioned a beautiful, stunning background image. And in the next video, we will apply additional colors to each one of these keywords. So both smile, give, and love will have their own unique colors. And if we take a look at our final design, own unique colors. These colors we will elicit from the bouquet. We'll choose specific colors that are in the bouquet itself, like smile was pulled from this rose. Give was pulled from this yellow, looks like a daffodil, and green was pulled from the leaves. We used a Chrome extension to do that, and then we positioned the text to kind of flow around the bouquet. So that's something we're going to be doing in the next video. So hopefully we see you there.